Greg Hennis alongside Steve Silverio, and welcome back to the all-new Devon Nissan, where Steve loves to say,
just do the deal!
Steve, it is Memorial Day weekend and time for the Memorial Day weekend party! Woo!
Oh, here we go, Greg. Here we go.
It's party time. It's show time. It's Memorial Day weekend. The weather's heating up. The opportunities are heating up, and boy, oh boy, oh boy, are the deals heating up. And in addition to the deals heating up, Steve, trade amnesty and credit amnesty is hotter than ever here in Devon at the all-new Devon Nissan.
I'm going to make a bold statement. In the next 3 days, with the banks that I've been talking to, if we can't get you done on a new car or a pre-owned of your choice for the payment you're looking to be at, no matter what, nobody can. And I'm going to tell you,
I like that.
We're going to finance everybody we can. All right? You need to come in, and you know that that's our wheelhouse. That's been my wheelhouse for years.
You love it. You get excited. That gets the juices flowing.
Well, let me tell you something again. I go way back from the old days where credit does not define who you are. There's a lot of good people out there with tough credit. A lot of it is not even your fault. If somebody would just sit down for a few minutes and listen to what you're saying, you'd have no problem getting another car.
Show you some love.
Show you some love. Just listen. People have got to listen to what the story was, what happened. Nobody intentionally gets up every morning and says, I'm going to turn my credit from a 750 credit score to a 400. Nobody gets up in the morning saying, this is what I wish to do. Because let me tell you something, I know that. When I sit and we do our interviews, we've taught all of our managers how to do the interview. We've taught all our salespeople what questions to ask. We get down to what it's going to take, and that's the way we can explain it to the bank. We walk up to the bank, we call the bank, we say, okay, Mr. Banker, here's the story. This is what happened. Bad things sometimes happen to great people.
Do you tell the bankers sometimes, Steve, hey, Mr. Banker, just do the deal?
A lot of times we'll have to sit there after we listen to the bank. You know how bankers can be. Oh, yeah, we can't do it because this, can't do it. Listen, why don't we just do this? Just do the deal, Mr. Banker.
And I don't think they probably hang up on you.
No, they don't hang up because, listen, we give them a lot of business. We give them a lot of customers that probably wouldn't have went to their banks. Let me tell you something, and listen, it's good for the bank, it's good for the customer, it's good for us, it's a win-win for all three of us. You get a car, I get a sale, and the bank gets a new customer.
All right, so let's cut to the chase. As we mentioned, the weather is heating up, and the deals are heating up. We have, right now, on the books, I know you have not one, not two, but 3 incredible new Nissan deals. So let's set the table, Steve. Let's get ready to do some deals, and let's start from there. 3 deals.
Okay, first of all, let's start off by the first deal being one of them, okay? Again, sign and drive. And I'm careful how I say this because I can't tell you, okay? And again, you come in and a lot of people say, oh, hey, you see an ad on TV, I don't qualify. How many times you get to the dealership? Well, I don't qualify. I need a 750 FICO score. I need an 800 FICO score. I don't qualify for that ad. Immediately, that's what you're thinking on when you're sitting and listening to these ads. I don't qualify. You don't even call the dealer. Call me. These ads I'm coming up with right now, you're going to qualify. Now watch this. How would you like to be driving a brand new, not a stripped-down model, not something with a stick shift, no power windows, no radio, no
That's not good. That's not good.
Not even an engine in the car, and the car's X amount of dollars. Oh, $99 a month. Yeah. Oh, and then by the time you get the engine, it turned out to $339. $159, sign and drive with your credit.
You're talking about a 2019 Sentra SV.
SV.
I like it. Not the stripped-down model.
Not the stripped-down. It ain't a Versa to where, okay, $159 a Versa, $13,000 car. Big difference.
Core vehicle, Sentra.
Core vehicle. $20-something thousand automobile for $159. Sign and drive. All you need is a pen.
What about the cap cost reduction?
No cap cost reduction. 0, just like I said. Sign and drive.
Sentra $159 a month, sign and drive. Steve, what do you say to that?
If I can't get the deal done, nobody can.
It's Memorial Day weekend. So we have deal number 2, which if you look at the way the market is, this is one of the top selling, as a matter of fact, SUVs in the market. We're talking about the Nissan Rogue.
You're exactly right. And that payment was $209?
$209 a month.
All right.
And it's the S model with the all-wheel drive, Steve.
The reason why I slowed up there a bit, we were talking about $219. $229. I said, oh, $229, $219. What would I want to pay for that vehicle if I walked into the store? I said, $209 it is. But guess what? It's only for 3 days.
It's Friday. It's Thursday. It's Friday through the close of business Saturday.
Saturday. And that would be going into the Memorial Day weekend.
That's right. It's the Memorial Day weekend sale. And by the way, just in case, you are open on Memorial Day.
We are open on Memorial Day, which is that Monday.
That's right, Monday the 27th. All right. So, Steve, when it comes to the Rogue, $209 a month, the S with the all-wheel drive. What do you say to that deal?
Just do the deal.
And a third core vehicle, which, by the way, happens to be the third of the big offers this Memorial Day weekend. You have an SR 2019 Nissan Altima. Now, most people say, well, who in the world gives a great deal on an Altima SR? And guess what? That's the Sport Edition. Steve, you do. Tell me about the offer, tell me about the sign and drive, and tell me about no cap cost reduction, zero.
Well, we know when you walk in and you start off with your beginning model of the Altima, it's an S. That vehicle, MSRP on that vehicle is $25,000, $26,000, $26,500. This vehicle I've got is $29,000 MSRP sticker. And this vehicle is an SR, Sport,
Ooh.
Loaded, alloyed wheels, power seats, everything. And guess what that payment's going to be? $219 a month.
And it's sign and drive?
And it's sign and drive.
Steve, what do you say to that?
Just do the deal. And remember, if I can't do the deal, nobody can.
Now, there's one other little piece of business. I noticed that your manager, Alex, and his team were talking about opportunities on brand new Nissans where you have almost $12,000 in savings. That's in addition to those offers we talked about. So, Steve, are there opportunities to buy a brand new Nissan with almost $12,000 off?
We've got Nissans in stock as we speak right now. That with the rebates, dealer cash, and everything that we all got to offer, the manufacturer, the store, and our discounts and everything else we got almost $12,000 off on vehicles. Yeah, baby, let's go. It's Memorial Day weekend, and there's a party going on right here at Devon Nissan. 2019 Nissan Sentra, sign and drive, $159 a month. 2019 Rogue S all-wheel drive, $209 per month, sign and drive. The all-new Altima 2019 SR, $219 per month, sign and drive. Remember, no cap cost reduction at the all-new Devon Nissan. Large 55-inch 4K smart TV included with the purchase of any new or pre-owned automobile. Trade amnesty, credit amnesty, and don't forget, we're closer than you think. You know me, Philly. Just do the deal.
Now, Steve, we also have here TVs. I would imagine they are probably not here as a prop. They're probably here for a reason.
The thing with the TVs, as you know, we've been very successful with TVs. Just so you know, I'm happen to be the largest TV distributor in Philadelphia, just so you know, because I don't sell them. I give them away for nothing.
So you're buying a lot of them.
I'm buying a lot of TVs. We give them with every card that you purchase for this next 3 days. Not only are you going to get cheeseburgers, probably hot dogs, potato chips, and whatever else we can rustle up over there. You're going to get a car with no money down, no cap cost reduction, sign and drive. No matter what your credit is, you're going to get...
Excuse me, hey, Steve, you have a second?
I have 2 seconds.
Hey, it's Bosch. It's the ambassador.
It's the ambassador, Bosch.
They call me the ambassador. So, Steve, I have a customer here, Mr. Harrington. He has a 2010 Hyundai Elantra he's trying to get out of.
No. He kept staring at us like, I can only imagine. Come on, keep going.
Yeah, we're trying to do something here. So Alex told me to touch base with you, see if we can do anything with this customer. Now he's about 5,000 flipped in this trade. Yeah. He's a 450 credit score. Yeah. And Alex told me there's maybe not much we can do, but maybe I wanted to talk to you first, see if we can do something.
Being 5,000 upside down and having a credit score. Now what I did hear somebody say, and this is before I came and started shooting this, I heard you at the desk with Alex. Yeah. The gentleman had 2 repossessions prior to.
Repos, he had a bankruptcy too. He's got hospital loans. He's got.
The loan that he's in right now that he's trading these 3 payments are 2 payments behind going on 3.
This is not going to be easy, man. I need your help.
It'll be a tough deal, but I'm going to tell you what you're going to do. First of all, we got to get him out of his trade.
Yeah.
The bank's not going to refinance that negative equity back into another loan for him. No, so we're going to have to give him the $5,000 upside down. Just tell Alex to go into the dealer cash drawer that we have for this 3 days for Memorial Day that we're getting. Give it to the customer. Give him the extra money plus all the rebates. That'll get him out of his trade. Now you got to save some of that cash to show money down. All right. Now I did hear you got $1,000 or $1,500 down, if I'm not mistaken.
He's only got about like $1,000 down. They can put down today.
Take the $1,000. He'll take care of the taxes, and have Alex call Robert. He likes to be as Robert. His name's Bob. I call him Bob. He likes to be called Robert. Call Robert. He'll know who you're talking about. All right. Call that bank, and that bank promised me, and deals like this, he'll get this customer out. I got a feeling that you're going to find out that when he calls him, and just tell him, say, listen, this is a deal we need. I hear the gentleman over there with his kids, and I kind of heard the story a little bit that you were telling. The guy had a great story. It wasn't all his fault. First of all, the one repossession was a family member that he co-signed for, and the car got popped. The other one was him and his wife split up. Wife had the car, and that car got. So I mean, like I said,
there's a lot going on here, Steve. I mean, this guy's been through a lot, and you know he's come here to get our help. So,
and you know, again, I'm not saying Philadelphia's a long drive in. He came in from Philly. Okay, like
Easy. We're closer than you think.
We're closer than you think. A lot of people say, "Oh my God, you live in Philly." No, we're 30 minutes, 35 minutes from downtown Philly. If you live in West Philly, it's probably a little less than that because I just drove from West Philly yesterday. Came right up. Lancaster, went all the way down Route 30 to City Line Avenue. I came up by the zoo, and I came up through the back roads. I was here in 35 minutes, and I came up all the traffic. I came up before 4:30, which was drive time, and there was no problem at all.
It's the heat of the day.
That's the heat of the day. So this gentleman drove in, came here as a last resort.
He needs a car today, man. So if there's anything that we can do,
have Alex, and do me a favor. Come right back to me. Let me know. Have Alex call that gentleman. It's going to take a few minutes. Have Alex call that gentleman. I will bet you $1 to a donut that Alex can get this deal done. If he can't, when this thing is over here, give me a few minutes. I'm going to go in there myself and personally call, but I bet you Alex can do it.
All right, let me call Bob right now.
Right. Come back and see us if you get the deal done before we're done, okay?
Thank you, Steve.
Yeah, baby, let's go. It's Memorial Day weekend, and there's a party going on right here at Devon Nissan. 2019 Nissan Sentra, sign and drive, $159 a month. 2019 Rogue S, all-wheel drive, $209 per month, sign and drive. The all-new Ultima 2019 SR, $219 per month, sign and drive. Remember, no cap cost reduction at the all-new Devon Nissan. Large 55-inch 4K smart TV included with the purchase of any new or pre-owned automobile. Trade amnesty, credit amnesty, and don't forget, we're closer than you think. You know me, Philly. Just do the deal.
Now, that is a tough situation. I mean, he's got a lot of things against him, but you know what I noticed, Steve? You did not seem fazed by that. Now, I got to tell you, the gentleman and other people that have all these things against them, if they have all those things, they probably say, there's no way I'm getting out of this. Steve, you didn't seem bothered by that at all. You seemed like it is an easy thing to get done.
Let me tell you, last week I was working the desk. I'm sitting there, and we kept pulling bureau after bureau after bureau, and I'm looking at all the inquiries. I'm looking at these folks driving all over, trying to get desperately approved on a car. Their car ain't running. They owe too much. I can go on and on and on. And I'm looking at all the inquiries. One person, 35 inquiries, 26 inquiries, 18 inquiries. They've been to all these dealers. I said, you know something? If they would just sit and listen to the customer and call the bank and let the bank know what the story was, it would be very simple, except they pull it and they say, oh, we can't do nothing. Or they come back and say, we need 10 grand down, or we need 8 grand down, and blah, 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 blah.
I got to tell you,
I'm telling you.
If I'm not mistaken, Steve, listening to the customer, that is the easiest part of your deal, isn't it? Listening to what the customer needs. That makes it real easy to solve the problem because they tell you.
Listen, I know everybody out there, most of you probably have kids or friends and family, and somebody comes to you with a problem, and I'm sure you have it in your own families. If you sit down and you listen, because listen, the way I've always looked at it, the good Lord gave me 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Do twice as much listening and half the talking.
I like it. Some wisdom, some words of wisdom.
Here's the wisdom from Devon Nissan.
From Steve, who loves to say,
just do the deal. Yeah, baby, let's go. It's Memorial Day weekend, and there's a party going on right here at Devon Nissan. 2019 Nissan Sentra, sign and drive, $159 a month. 2019 Rogue S, all-wheel drive, $209 per month, sign and drive. The all-new Altima 2019 SR, $219 per month, sign and drive. Remember, no cap cost reduction at the all-new Devon Nissan. Large 55-inch 4K Smart TV included with the purchase of any new or pre-owned automobile. Trade amnesty, credit amnesty, and don't forget, we're closer than you think. You know me, Philly. Just do the deal.
Now, Natalie, what can we do for you?
Okay, Steve, I have this customer, and he's upside down with his credit. He's driving 2004 old Toyota, and he would like to get into a new Nissan. Can you please tell me whether there is anything we can do about it? Because he has a hard date on Saturday, and he has to absolutely have a new car.
Holy smokes. Well, watch this. Here we go. 2004. Car's got 137,000 miles on it. Watch this one. They owe $14,700
That is some real serious out of equity.
on a 2004 Chevrolet Malibu. I know they didn't buy it from me. $14,700 they owe on the car. And again, another one repo. Watch this one. 417 credit score.
Ooh.
But the redeeming qualities, 16 years on the job,
Oh, that's good.
stability. We've got $1,500 down. But we've got this car, realistically, with this many miles, is probably only worth $1,000. So we're $14,000.
You're not going to be able to do anything with that, are you, Steve?
Oh, absolutely.
Really?
I absolutely, yes.
So, Steve, you are saying that you can absolutely help this guy?
I can absolutely help this man. No problem at all.
Fantastic. He's a nice person. And in Devon Nissan, everybody is somebody.
Wow, Steve, she's learning. She's
She
a
just
recruit.
stole, you're stealing my stuff. You're stealing my stuff over here, Natalie. My God, pretty soon it'll be the Natalie show.
That's my favorite. I say all the time. In Devon Nissan, everybody is somebody.
That's right. Everybody is somebody. That's a good saying. I wonder where she got that from, Greg. She's a good listener, I think.
Now, Steve, what are you going to do to get this deal put together? $13,000 upside down. I mean, this is going to take a lot of working with the bankers. Am I right?
Well, watch this. We have a vehicle that's got up to $12,000
You
in cash rebates and discounts.
Yeah.
I would go to that vehicle, see if the customer likes it, only if they like it. And with that $12,000, not only can I get them out of what they got, all right? I might have to put a little bit more on the vehicle than I want, but that's no problem. And we got $12,000. Now we got a vehicle that's paid off. The bank feels good. I can maybe, looking at that bank, it's a bank that we use, go back to the bank and say, listen, if I pay off this car, $14,000 car, it's worth $500 and get you out of this loan, would you refinance this gentleman if I can get him to pay off that car for us? Bank's probably going to say yes.
They're going to like that.
They're going to like getting out of that $14,000 equity situation they're in that's only worth $500.
Yeah, that's a rough one. That's a rough
one. An 04 car is 15 years old.
They got a lot of deals like that. They're going to need a bailout.
And I seen when he drove in on it, but I'm going to tell you, I heard it all the way inside. All right? He needs to get out of the car. So that's what I would do is go tell Alex to use the vehicle that we have up to $12,000 off. And let's see. Gentleman may not like it, him and his wife. If they don't like it, I have another car in mind. But let's see if he likes this one first. It would make it a lot easier. And he can get into a brand spanking new Nissan.
That sounds good, doesn't it, Natalie?
Brand new?
Brand new. Brand new.
Oh my God, he definitely doesn't expect that. He's gonna love it. Loving it.
Well, here's what Greg and I do. You just take over the show. Greg and I'll be
We'll
sitting.
go home and go.
If you need us now.
It's Memorial Day weekend. We're going to put Steve back on the grill.
You put me back on the grill. Natalie runs the show. Don't worry about it. You think you can handle this guy? You think you can go back and
I think I can definitely help him, and with your permission, we're gonna make it happen. Just do the deal.
Yeah, baby, let's go. It's Memorial Day weekend, and there's a party going on right here at Devon Nissan. 2019 Nissan Sentra, sign and drive, $159 a month. 2019 Rogue S, all-wheel drive, $209 per month, sign and drive. The all-new Altima 2019 SR, $219 per month, sign and drive. Remember, no cap cost reduction at the all-new Devon Nissan. Large 55-inch 4K Smart TV included with the purchase of any new or pre-owned automobile. Trade amnesty, credit amnesty, And don't forget, we're closer than you think. You know me, Philly. Just do the deal.
When you come in and you're $10,000 upside down, $15,000 upside down.
Sorry about that. I know you're doing the commercial and everything, but so I have the approval right here for Mr. Harrington. I mean, we got him done. We called Bob at the bank. He doesn't like.
He didn't need Steve?
He doesn't like being called Bob, just like you were saying. So
He likes Robert?
I got the approval right here, man. Just wanted to have you just sign it real quick. All right. We got him out of his car. He was like
One that I'm going to really enjoy signing.
he was $5,000 flip in his score.
And let the customer know. He can also come pick out his TV. And hey, good job, dude.
Sounds good, man.
Good job, good
And
job.
have a hot dog, too. Have a hot dog with Steve.
Have a hot dog on me.
Thanks, man.
All right,
Appreciate
buddy.
it.
All right, bye.
Thank you, Bosch.
My customer just was approved. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Holy smokes.
Wow, that's fast.
We made the deal. Customer is happy. His wife is happy. They love you, Steve. They're gonna send everybody to Devon Nissan, and we definitely will try to help to every customer. We can promise you that for sure, 100%.
You know what? We just do the deal.
It's a Memorial Day weekend party right here at the all-new Devon Nissan. The approvals are here. And Steve, when you said at the beginning of the show with the bang and the gong just like this, you said the deals were flying. They are flying. Oh, hold on.
I just want everybody to know out there in TV land, I guess they call it, that this is the first time in all the years that I've known Greg that Greg actually took it upon himself to hit the gong.
I'm excited.
I know, I can tell. He's never, that's a true story. Go back in all his film, and you'll never see Greg hit the gong. So I know when Greg hits the gong, he's got to be excited on what's going on.
I'm very excited. I mean, I'm hearing these situations. I mean, listen, you're in business. I'm in business. A lot of people are in business for the right reason because they care about people. And when you see people helped that come in here and really do not expect to drive a vehicle, and you're getting them down the road, and you're taking a hopeless situation and getting them into a new vehicle, Steve, that makes you want to hit the gong, you know, 3 times. 3 times.
Holy smoke.
I mean, that's what it's all about, isn't it?
There's no question. Let me tell you something. And you remember years ago when we started doing all these shows and everything we got started with, and I always told you right from the start, and I'm never going to back up on this, helping these folks get restarted and having them come up and give you hugs and tell you that they're going to bring their family and they're going to do this and that. That's really, we forget. That's what it's really all about. I remember when I started this business many years ago as a kid. I was so excited that people walked outside. They were jumping up and down. Their whole family was there to take their new car home, and they loved the car. They picked out the color. They picked out the equipment. And it was just, I remember being so enthused, and I think somewhere along the line, we're losing that. You know, we're making this a chore, and it doesn't have to be a chore. It doesn't have to be painful to come into a car dealership. Come in. All my prices are online. We don't hide nothing. There's complete transparency. You call here. You'll talk to my BDC rep. His name's Frank the Tank, we call him.
He loves people, too. He works hard. He works really hard.
Call Frankie T. Frankie T will give you a straight up and down shot, okay? He'll work with you on whatever you got. Make an appointment. Come on in. Sit down. I bet you $1 to a donut that you're going to walk out of here, you're going to be happy with the whole system. Because let me tell you something. If I can't get you finance, nobody can. Yeah, baby. Let's go. It's Memorial Day weekend, and there's a party going on right here at Devon Nissan. 2019 Nissan Sentra, sign and drive, $159 a month. 2019 Rogue S, all-wheel drive, $209 per month, sign and drive. The all-new Ultima 2019 SR, $219 per month, sign and drive. Remember, no cap cost reduction at the all-new Devon Nissan. Large 55-inch 4K smart TV included with the purchase of any new or pre-owned automobile. Trade amnesty, credit amnesty, and don't forget, we're closer than you think. You know me, Philly. Just do the deal.
Steve does not like the word no. You find a way to get it done, Steve. You're going to call this banker, that banker. You're going to try this trade, that trade, this program, that program. You're going to find a way, as we saw right here. I mean, $13,000 upside down, and to get the person out of that vehicle and to get it done, amazing.
Well, listen to this. Okay, we talk about the credit, we talk about the trade amnesty. How about the customer that walks in that says, I've been to 2 or 3 dealerships, I'm looking to be $300 a month on a particular car, okay? Every dealership's hitting me at $380. I can only afford $300. How about that customer?
You want to help them too.
750 FICO score, straight up and down, been on the job for many years, can buy a car anywhere in the United States. and probably anywhere in North America.
They just need their payment met.
Then they do payment met. What do you do with that customer? I sit down with them. I find out the whole criteria. If I can do it, I do it. I don't care. I look at it and go, and Alex says, Steve, you're losing a little bit on this one. At the end of the day, if we sell enough cars, we get paid back. Nissan will take care of us. We have dealer cash that we get for hitting objectives. You're going to be in my service department. There's nothing bad that can happen taking a car deal. And if we have to overappraise a trade, I just did one the other day. Alex and I went $3,000 over what every other dealer did to meet that guy's payment. And again, the good Lord blessed me. That car in 7 days was resold. We didn't make hardly anything on it. I think it's $300 or $400. But I sold another customer the trade because it was a local trade. The customer I got out they thought I put $3,000 too much on because that's what the other dealers were telling them.
A couple people got helped by that.
And guess what? A couple people got helped, and I got helped. Yeah. I got another tick mark with Nissan beside my name on, again, we're trying to build this Devon market up. Hey, listen, it's no secret around here that this store's been here for 30 years, 40 years, all right? Coming to Devon, Pennsylvania, everyone thinks it's a long shot. Like I said, it's a half hour.
Closer than you think. Remember that.
Closer. We're 10, 12 minutes from the King of Prussia. Reading, we're probably 40 minutes from. Allentown, you're probably only an hour.
Not far from the Jersey Shore. A lot of people down there this vacation season coming up. We're close to them.
20 minutes from Delaware. So, hey, listen, we're close to everybody. Okay, so don't think that coming up here is going to be a wasted trip, because if you can get the payments you want, get the value for your trade that you want, get financed, I can get you out of your car no matter how much you own. And listen, there's also 750 FICO scores out there that, hey, they got their car and they $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 upside down. I had a lady last Saturday. She came up from South Philly, had a Lincoln that she owed $28,500 for. Dealers are giving her $14,500 for it. She's $13,500.
Wow.
And this lady was, unbelievable, credit perfect and everything else. And she says, Steve, I seen your ad. The amnesty ad, the trade amnesty ad, and she says, I'm going to drive up there and give this guy a shot. She walked in. I caught her late Saturday night coming in. We were getting ready to close like 7, 8 o'clock, and I was leaving about 7 o'clock. And I caught her on the parking lot, and she goes, hey, Steve, come here. And she took a picture with me. Hey, can we take a picture? Blah, 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 blah. And sent it to her husband at home. He couldn't get out that night. And she told me before I left, Steve, if you can do this deal, and this is the number, or else I'm just leaving. Ma'am, walk inside, boom, do the deal. This is what her trade's worth. I priced her trade before I left. We got the deal done. She called me back Monday and said, thank you for making that process that easy. Well, I didn't want to tell her that everybody was getting ready to go home, and we just made the deal to get out of here, right, because it was Saturday night, and it was getting late.
You wanted to get her down the road.
We wanted to get her down the road. You're exactly right.
And I got to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it's Memorial Day weekend. It's a party. We're almost out of time, but real quick, ladies and gentlemen, brand new Nissans up to $12,000 just about in savings, almost $12,000 in savings. In addition to that, $159 a month on the Nissan Sentra SV, sign and drive, zero cab cost reduction. In addition to that, 2019 Nissan Rogue S with the all-wheel drive, $209 a month. Sign and drive. Steve, what do you say to that?
Just do the deal. And don't forget the Ultima.
And don't forget the Ultima, $219 a month. That is the SR Sport, right?
And that's a 2019.
Sign and drive?
Sign and drive for $219 a month.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a party. It's Memorial Day weekend. Steve, I hit the gong 1, 2, 3 times. Now you take us home and say those magic words. Happy Memorial Day. We're here all weekend. We're going to sell you a car. We're going to help you out right here at the all-new Devon Nissan, where Steve loves to say,
and remember, if I can't do the deal, nobody can. And just do the deal.